Hello and welcome. I'm Arcayla. I'm a shamanic healer, an alchemist, and a channel. And every single week, I offer a free oracle card reading to give you some guidance for your week ahead. Now, before I dive in today, firstly, make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss out on these weekly readings, plus all the other goodies that I share on here. I am also putting out a call for 12 people to join me over a 3-month period starting in January 2025. To go on a journey of alchemy with me. I am going to be sharing alchemical practices to help you transform yourself from a quantum level. And this means that we will be exploring channeling, that we'll be looking at manifestation, that we'll be looking at shadow aspects and everything in between. And it is a closed circle for 12 people. And this is because I want to create a really potent container for change. And if this feels like something that would be of service to you, please look at the copy below this video and you'll see the Sacred Alchemy Circle link there available. And you can just go and have a look and see what this journey involves. And if it feels good to you, I will see you in the circle in January. Now, let's get started. This week, I'm going to be reading from the beautiful Animal Spirit Pack by Kim Kranz, and this belongs to a beautiful friend of mine called Franca, and so I am very grateful to you for lending it to me. This is dedicated to you. So I have 3 cards, and if you want to choose a number between 1 and 3, whatever number feels right for you, then go to the links in the copy below this video and you will see timestamps, and you can just select your chosen card and go straight to your reading, or you can watch them all. Some people like to do that. Do whatever feels right for you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you chose card number 1, this is your card. Beautiful otter. This card speaks to, I feel like, an element of surprise. I feel like you may have just received news that was really unexpected, and I feel like you've been caught off guard a bit, and it's almost like you're pausing to really process what's just happened, and it really has put a shockwave through your world at this time, because you were feeling very in flow. And what's coming through here is that though this might feel really shocking to you, it is, of course, for your highest good, because there was an illusory aspect to where your expectations were lying. It wasn't grounded, and it was almost a bit whimsical. And the reason that this surprise has happened is to ground the desire that you're actually calling in, because it's not the desire you have that's wrong. It was the way that you were hoping or expecting it to manifest. And even that, it's not that that's wrong. It's just that there are better ways available to you. And this whole scenario of change, of surprise, is really about helping you understand that you can trust life. That the doors that close are just not the doors for you. And it's not because of anything you've done wrong or anyone around you that might be you feel might be closing those doors. It's not specific or personal. This is life flowing for you. And it's saying, there's so much better here. There's so much better available to you. Just trust the flow and go with it. And so what's coming through clearly is that, yes, you feel like you've been taken by surprise. And also it feels a bit like the world's kind of got smaller because of this experience. It's like, oh, I really trusted that, and now I don't know if I can trust or what I should trust. And so there's a lot of aspects of your being that are being brought to the surface around doubt and fear and lack of clarity, confusion. And all of these aspects are helpful because they are parts of you that are willing and ready and wanting to be transformed. So it's tricky right now. It doesn't feel like a comfortable place, but it is a place of great transformation. And it really is a really powerful platform to move forward from. So the message for this week is trust. There is something bigger at play here. And there is going to be either a friend or an opportunity or something that arises that is going to create a bridge for you, like an emotional bridge, like a sense of safety. And this is the universe saying, it's all going to be okay. You've just got to navigate this period. And as you do, it will help you really learn more about who you are and expand in deeper and very profound ways. So a little bit of a tricky week. That's what it feels like. And the way that we can best navigate this is by taking responsibility. And we do that by saying to ourselves, I know I don't feel 100 right now. This time will not last forever. I'm going to navigate this as best I can. I'm going to be really gentle on myself and do what I can when I can to help myself feel as supported as possible. And when we do this, we actually start to flex our divine masculine. Our divine masculine is a part of us that looks after us, that stops us from spiraling, that catches us in these moments of great doubt and loss and despair and says, it's okay. You can feel all of these things, and please do, but know that I'm right here. I'm holding you in this. I'm holding you. And that's what the masculine does. It holds and it gives this sense of strength and steadiness. And it lets the feminine aspect of you feel deeply and do all the things that it needs to do to express and to transform. And so it's a really powerful opportunity for you to move more deeply into that masculine feminine, that divine masculine feminine part of you. Have a beautiful week. Sending lots of love, and I'll see you again soon. If you chose card number 2, this is your card. The lizard. Look at all these colors. Okay. I can't help. I get this really strong, like, cool cat vibe. He's like, I'm a cool cat. I feel like you're in a really lovely place, quite a strong place. And it feels as though there's a lot of positive or experiences that feel very positive that are starting to light up around you. And I feel like you're moving into this really lovely place in yourself. But there's this element of detachment, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually a very healthy thing. Because when we are able to meet both challenge and ease with a level of balanced detachment, it means that we start to create this steadiness, this groundedness. And I feel like this is where you really are right now. And it feels like this is what we would call like a good period. This is a good period. Things feel in flow. Things feel like they're lighting up for you. It feels like there's fresh opportunities coming in. But I get this sense you're like, okay, yeah, this is nice. I'm not going to get too excited. Feels good. I know that nothing is permanent. I'm just going to flow with it and enjoy it and feel it. But I'm just going to hold myself in this steady place of gentleness. This is really powerful mastery. Finding this level of groundedness and the ability not to get caught up in the sweep of the energy that is most dominant in your vibration. This is real consciousness at work. This is clear self-responsibility and consciousness at work. And so there's a great honoring for you here, but also an invitation for you to sustain this, to cultivate it, to really embody it, or continue to embody it, because I feel like you are embodying it very powerfully. And so to just lean into that more and more and experience this delightful period of, there's a lot of color here. I feel a lot of color. And I know the card is colorful, but there's there's this sense of things shining and like magic taking place. And I feel like lots of synchronicity and ease and yumminess, but all held in this very grounded, steady, earthy place. So just keep doing what you're doing. That's the guidance. And maybe this has just given you a greater context and awareness around that. But it's a beautiful time. There's a real invitation for deeper mastery, deeper embodiment. And yeah, enjoy. Have a good week, and I'll see you soon. If you chose card number 3, this is your card. You have the Lion. Beautiful card. And so what's coming through here is a sense that there's a lot happening around you, a hell of a lot. And it crosses the spectrum from good to bad. And I always say good and bad because good and bad is so subjective and they're just different energies really. But what's coming through here very clearly is that you are really taking everything in your stride. And I get this sense of waiting. So it's almost as if you're watching everything fly by in your reality. And there's a fair bit that's doing that. And you're just holding your center and waiting because it feels like the right thing to do. I even get this sense that you don't really know what you're waiting for, but you just know that waiting is where it's at and that's what's required right now. And your guides are saying, yes, this is right. Trust yourself. Wait. And there is a sense of something blowing over. And the more that you can just allow what this is to move past and through you, it's like a big wave of energy, and this wave of energy is creating a lot of change internally for you. And it has been disruptive, but I feel like you've got really steady in it now. And so this waiting is occurring, or this desire to wait. And actually what's coming through now is that this waiting you're embodying is actually you letting this ability to sit and hold yourself in the middle of all of this flux in a very powerful way. And you're getting, even you're aware that you're getting better at it and that things are affecting you less and less. And this really has been the journey for you of late. It's this refining, cultivating ability, because it was already within you, but you're just, as I say, cultivating and perfecting almost this ability to just be the wise owl and hold your center, let everything fly around you. Trust the process, trust yourself, hold yourself steady in what's happening and allow it to unfold in the perfect way. And your desire to wait is also an intuitive calling, because what is unfolding around you is going to create so much clarity in a completely new direction, which will be very impactful for you and your path. So really do trust this experience, which I feel you're already doing. So yeah, let's see how this unfolds, because there's a new pathway coming in, and that is actually what you're waiting for. And it feels like January. But time, as we know, is not a linear thing. So let's see how we flow. But beautiful, beautiful energy from you, and honoring your steadiness and your increased ability to hold this space. Sending you so much love. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.